Afternoon, everybody. Listen, before we go any further, have we any details or any more thoughts about the very, very serious and important problem, dishwashing? Sherry, don't shake your head in despair.
I think we should lick, not rinse.
Woo! Let's just make sure that everybody knows we're talking about dishwashers. Yeah. Oh, Dee, we've got a really exciting thing happening, haven't we? What's going on? What's going on?
I have to tell you that there's a great company called Glasses Direct, okay?
Yes.
And I'm very excited because we all wear glasses and they're all very sort of, well, so many choices out there, but I think this is a real find, okay? And I've contacted them and there's somebody called Alastair Taylor who is going to be coming on now to talk about glasses. Hi, Al. How are you doing?
Tell us everything. Tell us everything.
I'm fine, thank you very much. Lovely to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Al, before you say anything, your glasses are fantastic.
Good.
I mean, I've worn readers for years and I get sick to death of them. You get them, they break, well, if I sit on them, but you know, they're just rubbish. Yours, and I really mean this, are such good quality. I mean, these, I love these, for instance, but it's the quality of them.
I love the colours as well. There's so many different colours. The colours you can match with all sorts of different things. That's also fantastic.
I just ordered all the same colour because I'm really boring when it comes to glasses. But Alistair, you got me a Wonderbirds pair. Look.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I've got a little birdie on mine, but I like the same. I think because I wear proper glasses, you know, I can't see anyway, and it took me years to find the right shape because I've got a very big face. So I always like the same sort of glasses. So for me, even trying, I do go and I go to the opticians and I try all different sorts on. And you've sent me every one of the pairs that you've sent me are perfect. And how weird is that? Because I could go to an optician and be there for 6 weeks and not find a pair that I like.
Yeah.
Can I just say something, Al? Can I just say something? I have never, ever experienced the Wonderbirds being so excited about something.
No, that's lovely to hear. Thank you very much. That's definitely something we pride ourselves on.
Tell us about the home trial.
Sure. So Glasses Direct has been operating home trial now for about 8 years, I think. And to give you the background, home trial, first and foremost, is absolutely free. You select 4 frames, and as soon as you get them, you can try them at home in the privacy of your own home for 7 days. If you're not happy with them, then returning them is a doddle. You have a prepaid envelope on the outside, slap that on, send them back. As soon as we receive them, you can start again. And you can keep doing that until you find the frame that you want. What we try and have at all points is nearly everything on our website you should be able to home trial. There you go, there's the box.
Right. And then here's the sticker for when you want to return them. Yep. And when you've chosen your... I'm already there, Debbie. You're too late, darling. I've got my props.
I'm sorry. And also, it's kind of nice getting a big box of glasses. I mean, they really, really are pretty and lovely. But it's hard for people with glasses because, you know, especially as I've now got to the point that I've got 2 pairs of glasses because I wear contact lenses because I can't see with my other glasses, and now I've got to wear readers as well. So I'm also as you know with all of us, they are as a headband as well. They're not just on your eyes, they're also on your head, so they've got to look good everywhere. But what we all need to know, and we were talking about this before, do you do tinted ones?
Yes. So it's interesting because the selection, the home trial you made, they're quite oversized, quite a fashionable oversized frame.
Correct.
Which, generally speaking, nearly 1 in 2 of those frames goes out with a prescription, but also your sunglasses prescription at the same time.
Correct.
So because you're eligible for the 2 for 1, you can have your normal prescription and then your sunglasses as well.
That would be amazing to have sunglasses. Is fantastic.
Can you get sunglass readers?
Yes, you can do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And also, also, Al, I think the advantage for me of the home trial is when you go into an optician, you're under such pressure to choose the frames, and often you come out with the wrong ones because you know you've got that pressure of time. And I think it's nice at home because you can talk to people like your family or friends and say, what do you reckon? You know, which ones are the best?
Yeah, and
so you've got the time element
in the process, I think.
Yeah. It's
So
really, really good.
How much does it? How do you work financially? How does it work?
So, well, like I said, the home trial's free, but what we found is the more people that take a home trial, the more inclined they are to end up leaving with a product at the end of it. So,
Yeah.
Could I ask, do you also do the iconic products as well?
Yeah, so we stock our private label, which is called Glasses Direct's Collection, 5 house brands, which we design ourselves in collaboration with factories. But we also stock some about 20, 25 brands you would probably recognise. Different price points, but again, they kind of add a bit more credence to our offer when you can see it kind of filter through from the catwalks down into our collections as well.
I did the television series Belly Dawn for 8 years, and I wore glasses on every single scene. And I wish I'd have known you then, because I had hell on earth trying to find glasses for Joyce Temple Savage, and now it would have been perfect. I could have rang you, Al, and said, please send me yellow, red, green, blue.
Very rarely do we stock one colour of one frame. So I think in the frame that you've got, Sherry, I think is Arabella in pink. That comes in 5 different colours. So there's a black.
Fantastic. You're sorted, darling. Come back and see us soon. And when we've got all our glasses with our prescriptions, which we have, we'll come back and we'll chat about them too. Fantastic.
Right.
Thank you.
I'll make sure that I've got my pair of Scout on as well.
There we go.
Oh, lovely.
Bye.
Thanks very much.
Nice to see you, Al. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, it's fabulous.
I know, I just love them.
We can tell Dr. Tracy Mountford that she can get tinted readers.
Yeah.
Tracy, are you there? We've got something really important to tell you. Tracy?
Yes.
We've got something really important to tell you.
What?
Glasses Direct do tinted readers. Say
readers.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm going to be signing up straight away.
You thought we were going to say that Harriet's pregnant, didn't you? I could see on your face.
Listen, my bifolders have been shut for 20 years, darling. Nothing's happening. Tracy, more importantly, darling, I have been on What to Watch Wednesday. I'm going to say the word ratchet very quickly.
Oh,
Has anyone seen Ratchet?
Not yet.
It's insane. I don't know cope with much more. It's all about Nurse Ratchet and her backstory, if I can use that phrase. And it's absolutely amazing. But what have you been watching, Tracy?
I have been watching, I did a bit of comfort viewing, because after last week when Dee said she'd been watching The Sound of Music, I'm one of these people, if I'm feeling a bit stressed out, I either have a drink or watch a good movie. So I decided, or have some chocolate. So I decided to watch a real favourite of mine, an old movie called A Few Good Men. Have any of you seen it?
I know the movie, yeah.
And it is so good. If you ever want to just do something where you go back, it's a great one. It's a classic. Tom Cruise, Demi Moore in her heyday, Jack Nicholson, Kevin Bacon. Great storyline about a couple of soldiers who are up for murder of a colleague. And you know all those good movies that end in that amazing scene at the end, where you just build up to this fantastic scene that ends and you finish with all the prickles on the end of your skin. It's such a good movie. A Few Good Men. I watched it the other night and it's great. And I must have seen it about 6 times. So it was absolutely brilliant. So that was what my watching was on What to Watch Wednesday. So what about
Dee? What about you, Dee?
Well, I've been watching various programs actually, and I know that I think you've probably seen Us, which is what BBC iPlayer.
Oh yeah,
what's that?
And that is really brilliant. But I've been dipping into that. But you know what? I've gone back to watch Schitt's Creek again because it's cleaned up with the Emmys, and it's just because it covers so many topics, so many subjects, and I just thought I've got to watch it again. It's just, I mean, if you haven't watched it, I really, really tried not to because I thought it looked such a boring subject, but it's fantastic. So brilliant. Yeah, that's what I've been watching. What about you, Debbie?
Debbie?
Oh no, I'm Us. I don't know if you watched Us with Tom Hollander. It's David Nichols. I've read the book. It's the most fabulous. Oh, it is. Fabulous. Did you see it?
It's a great book. Great book.
Have you seen it, Sherry?
I haven't seen. I read the book.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen the film. No.
Sherry, darling, sorry. Go ahead.
It's like a travelogue. It's brilliant, and I loved it. Sherry, what have you been watching?
Well,
herself, obviously.
I'm always watching myself on something, but no, I actually watched the documentary about Laurel and Hardy. I don't know if you're fans of those, but I find their history fascinating. And I don't know, you probably know this, but Stan Laurel, not only being a really real ladies' man, was married 7 times.
Wow!
Yes.
Now, think about Stan Laurel.
Was he the fat one, Sherry?
Oliver Hardy was also a ladies' man too. Well, they were in a massive position, weren't they? They were very powerful.
Yeah.
So that makes you very attractive. But Stan Laurel was married 7 times. Twice to one wife and 3 times to another wife. And
Jerry,
even at the end, he was still.
Jerry, which one was he?
The thin one.
Stan Laurel is a tiny thin one.
Oh right, okay.
And at the end, he was married again at the end, but he still had his eye. I mean, it was just fascinated me to think that this man was out in every clip you saw, every film clip. He was with a really gorgeous lady, and he was. I mean, I just thought, oh my God, Stan Laurel is flirting with that girl.
Wow, that's why he was so slim.
But he married them, every single one. He married them. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Wonderful story.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I love them. My husband's favourite, Stan Laurel.
Really?
Yeah. Always watches the old
Isn't
movies.
it funny?
Yeah, really good.
These sort of, as you say, Sherry, these sort of very sort of funny men have this sort of attraction. Women just fall for them. But Tracy, what's going on with treatments?
Oh, treatments. Well, treatments. Few people, of course, now because of what's happening. Don't want to get onto the COVID thing again, but I have to say, few people inquiring whether we're still going to be open for a while. Yes, for the foreseeable, we are. But at this time of year, actually, I'm going to do more of a medical treatment today that's sort of got an aesthetic gain, and that's veins on your legs. Now, we've been doing quite a lot of veins because since I was even quite a young woman, I don't know about you guys, I've had footballers' varicose veins, really bad veins on my legs. They're largely genetic, but also I've stood up most of my working life, treating people. And it's something, it's something that gets worse as we get older. And a lot of people come back to clinic this time of year because you think about it, if they have sessions of treatment now, it may take 2 or 3 or 4 treatments. They're all done and dusted for spring and summer next year. And of course, what we have to do when we treat them, you have to wear support tights and support garments and these horrible, ugly things on your legs. I don't know, again, whether any of you girls have ever had anything like that done, but it's not exactly the most attractive look. So this time of year, I mean, it's still sunny now, but this time of year going into October, November, December, best time to get them done. So we've been doing a lot of vein treatments. So, and nowadays,
Tracy, can I ask you, do you mean, as well as varicose, do you mean the thread veins that you get to the tops of your legs?
Both. So the thing is that what we do and what you have to do and be careful about doing is if you've just got a few thread veins are easy, just inject them or laser them, job done, easy peasy.
Can't you have it sucked out? Or have I just made that up?
You can't have them sucked out. I know what you mean. You just hoover the blood out and it's all gone. No.
Tracy, was there a little thing we used to have, like a little cup on it, and it just used to pull up the varicose veins and take the clots away? That's what in the olden days they used to do that.
Yeah. But now they're really clever because the thing is, sometimes with thread veins, if you imagine, they can be a symptom of a deeper vein having the trouble. So it's a bit like, you have to be careful by not just treating thread veins because there may be a much deeper problem. So what we do is we can scan the legs, check whether there's a deeper problem. If there's a deeper problem, then you either can inject them with something called foam. So you can either foam inject them, or
what does that do?
That seals the bigger veins up. It's so you inject into the vein and it causes them to become sticky and it seals the vessel together and closes the vein.
Wow. So it's not a main artery. It's only a little. It's not a main artery. It's only a little vein.
You don't need these.
So there's nothing to worry about. Yeah.
You don't need these veins. There's no risk of, you don't get deep venous thrombosis or anything like that. Or if they're even deeper veins, still the ones that are okay to close off, you can laser them, or you can radio frequency them. Nowadays, a lot of people don't need surgery at all. And again, this is the progression of what we've all been saying throughout all our shows, is that a lot of the time now you can have these done under local anaesthetic without any need for general anaesthetic, which is really quite exciting. So this is what we've been doing in clinic the last couple of weeks. People are on courses of treatment. You can actually get legs completely cleared of veins and look absolutely fantastic and really, really good.
Wow.
Excellent.
That's good, isn't it?
That's
really
good
easy.
to know.
I'm going to do that.
So
it's very hard, isn't it? I mean, when you get older to wear, like, I mean, I don't wear swimming costumes or anything like that. I haven't done since I was 12. But if you ever did get your legs out and you've got veins, threads, I mean, it just is awful, isn't it? Really is embarrassing.
It's horrible. Before I had mine done, my daughter, who was younger then, said to me, "Oh, Mum, your legs are mauve." I was like, "Oh, great, thanks."
I'll tell you a better one than that, Tracy. So when my granddaughter was very young, this is horrible. You'll hate me for this. So on the front of my legs, that's why I don't wear shorts or anything like that. I've got some feathers. And she was looking at me and she was drawing on a book and she starts turned around and she was going to join my veins up with her felt. She said, I'm just sort of joining them up so they all look like they're together.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much for coming in.
So
we shall see you next week. But don't forget, we give us to your prescription and we'll see if we can get you glasses direct to send you some tinted.
I am your girl. At least I won't wear the double bubble of the glasses and the sunglasses, which doesn't look cool. Thank you very much.
Okay.
See you next week, darling.
Thanks, darling.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye, darling. Wow. Would you have your legs done, Sherry?
Yes, I mean, I don't know why I told that story because it's so terrible.
It's funny, darling. It's funny.
It's not funny, really, but yes, I've always wanted them done, always, because I can't wear shorts or skirts that you know when you're on holiday and you've got a little sarong. I have to keep completely covered.
Well, darling, by next summer, it could all change.
All change.
Yes, you better get to Tracy's quickly. You've got your new glasses. You'll have no.
I can be sucked and tucked within a day.
Completely.
Right. Well, we've got our next with my very good friend Alex Best has flown into the nest to see us. Alex, are you there? Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Alex.
I've got lots of things to ask you, but I think Harriet wants to ask you something first.
It's very important and it might be quite personal, but I need to know I hope you're sitting down for this and braced. When you use your dishwasher, do you rinse first?
I always wash my plates and wash everything before I put them into the dishwasher.
Thank you. Thank you. I cannot tell you how much that pleases me because we have some non-rinsers in this group.
No, you've got to, otherwise you ruin your dishwasher if you don't.
Thank you. Exactly, darling.
What's the point of the dishwasher?
I'm sorry. I needed to make that point and you've underpinned it completely, Alex. We're now able to go on and maybe they can learn. But anyway, how have you been coping, darling, in this madness? What have you been doing?
It's just getting madder all the time, isn't it? I mean, last night what we heard, and it's, you're told to do something, then not to do something, then to do something else. It's just confusing at the moment.
Yeah. But what's your journey been like? Have you done different things that you might not have done? Like Zooming, for instance, and things like that, or cleaning your cupboards.
To be honest, today.
This is a new experience for you.
I'm a Virgin Zoomer.
And how are you feeling?
Wow.
Excited? Fulfilled?
Yes, I'm absolutely fulfilled. It's made my day, made my year, made my whole last 7 months.
Lots of people have been doing cleaning and all of that stuff, but I've kind of got out apart from rinsing my plates.
Well, I haven't done cleaning, apart from rinsing my plates too. I've repainted my whole house.
There you
had
go.
Carpets put in. It's been a total spring clean.
There you go.
Wow.
I think we've all had that time, but it's like, now what? Now what are we going to do? Because we're going back into this and we've done the carpets.
Yeah,
so what are your
that is the thing. How many times can you walk your dog?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't, I know. Alex, I want to ask you a question. I was watching an interview with you and Ruth and Eamon, and I know it's a while ago now, but it just fascinated me because I did meet George a couple of times, and I found him incredible. But you said on it that when he died, you felt that he was still around, and that you felt things were happening. And I think you said at one point on the interview that you had a big cupboard against the wall which had never been moved, and suddenly it moved, and you could see the carpet where the carpet was.
Right. Well, my new carpet now, but it was right in the middle of the room. Strange things happened. Things went missing. And then I'd find them about 6 months later. It was really, really, really odd. And I'm really sceptical about all of these kind of things.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad are too. But we started to think, well, you know, why is this happening? And how can that happen? And everyone thought I was mad. But people close to me that saw everything happening knew, you know, that I wasn't.
Do you know, Alex, I have to tell you that when my husband died, a really strange thing happened, and I was living in London, in a flat in London, and the phone rang in the middle of the night, and I picked it up and there was no one there, and I dialed 1471 and it didn't register that call. It registered the call in the afternoon, but not that one. So it was, but I kind of knew. I know this sounds really weird, and everyone's gonna, all the Wonderbirds are gonna go, oh no, that can't, but it can be, honestly.
Get it.
And I knew it was him trying to reach me, because before he died, he was very, very ill, and said to me, when anything happens to me, I'm going to try to get back to you just to know, to tell you I'm all right. And I just knew that was that.
It was up my spine now, because I totally get that. But it's not unnerving, isn't it? It's quite comforting in a way.
It is.
It's really nice, that. Yeah.
It's a good feeling. Oh, thank you, girls.
I think that's I think it's just something that, you know, I mean, I have had so many things from my mum that, you know, remind me that she's around, little things. I mean, as we always find, you know, little white feathers and stuff. But I do. But the whole thing is that my mother had the most incredible sense of humour, and when she died in September, and on Valentine's Day, David, my ex-husband, always used to make a lovely Valentine's dinner for me and the girls, and he used to always dress in his dinner suit and look really nice. And this particular Valentine's Day, just after she died, he couldn't find his trousers anywhere, and I knew it was my mother. I knew it was my mother that had hidden his trousers, because they were nowhere to be found. And eventually he found them in one of the kids' bedrooms. There was no way that could have ended up there. And I looked up to heaven, and I thought, it's my mother going, ha ha ha, because you can imagine he was going berserk. He had no trousers, and we thought it was the funniest thing, because we asked him, well, just put just do it with your shirt on and your jacket, no trousers. But it's weird. It's weird. We need to hear from our viewers if they've had any strange experiences. I think it's fascinating. But Alex, the strangest experience, we've got to ask you, what's in your makeup bag?
Right, my makeup bag. Well, where do you want to start? I mean, I don't know, especially during lockdown, I haven't worn makeup.
Anything exciting?
My mascaras are dried up now.
But did you say you found a new mascara?
I found a new mascara because during the lockdown, you know, you do the internet shopping, don't you? And you buy all this load of stuff. And I've done my own nails myself now. I used to go and have my nails done, manicured and whatever, but I'll be doing them all myself now. So I bought the most amazing nail files, nail varnishes, all that kind of stuff. Also, fake tan, because we can't go on holiday. And very important, magic retouch.
Oh,
we couldn't have our roots done.
Magic retouch.
We've all got that.
But the one amazing thing I found was it's kind of like it's like a lash curl, and it's, instead of having fake eyelashes, it's kind of like a silk fibre.
Have you got it on, Alex, at the moment?
I have.
Where is it from, Alex?
Oh, they look
Amazon.
huge. Your eyelashes.
Have a look. Come in close, darling. Can we see your lashes? Oh wow, they're amazing.
Wow,
that's fantastic.
That's what it is.
It's called long. What is it called? Long what?
It's called Long Cara.
And it's online.
Yes.
Long Cara. Oh yes, got it.
I think
Long Cara.
Do it as well.
And does it just go on like ordinary mascara?
Totally ordinary mascara, but it just literally makes your lashes really, really full volume.
Right, I'm going to centre that now as we speak.
Yes, same here. We're all
write it down now.
Is it
Sherry's disappearing.
Yes.
Is it difficult to get off?
No, not at all. just normal, you know,
makeup remover.
Makeup remover, yeah. It's just
fantastic.
Yeah.
And what else have you bought online? What else?
Right. Of course, the nail stuff at the moment.
Which is
the nail ink.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I've done that anyway because I'm doing everything myself at the moment. You know, the eyelashes and the nails and all those kind of things.
Isn't it amazing how we are doing all the stuff ourselves? I don't know that I want to. I know it's all the nails every 3 weeks, having to get them done, and then dyeing your own hair, and exactly, it is amazing what we can do.
Yeah,
and as you say, a fortune that we
I'll tell
save.
you what I struggle with, Alex. I don't know if you may use something we might like is not moisturizer, makeup. So and because I use Charlotte Tilbury, but sometimes that is a bit drying. But so I'm looking for makeup, and it just I'm finding it difficult to find something I like. What do you use?
You mean foundation?
Foundation. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, I've always used before in the morning. I will put on sun cream before I put my moisturizer on.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So factor 30.
Yeah.
Because you know when you go on holiday, your skin looks absolutely great, doesn't it? And, and your nails look great, and it's sun cream. So then I'll put my moisturizer on. Then I will use a primer because I've got a very shiny face.
Yeah.
So I use.
What moisturizer do you use?
I always have done, and I'll buy it off the shelves when I can find it because I keep discontinuing it. Chanel. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I like Chanel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put. So do you put on the sun cream first, then
sun cream, moisturizer, and then a
primer,
and then my
foundation.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I think if I did that, it would look like I sort of plastered my wall. I think.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do it. You just rub it in. Only a tiny bit.
I've just found a new product, and I must tell you all about it. It's from a company called Iborian. I don't know if you've heard of it, and it's CC cream.
Oh, I got that. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing, Sherry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good. Very
Is
good.
it moisturizer?
Well, no, it's kind of, it's just, you kind of wear it as a foundation, but it's so light. Do you not wear it as a foundation, Sherry?
Yeah, I do sometimes. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Did you get it online or in a shop?
Yeah.
Online.
You can get,
online.
You can get Face NK. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I absolutely love it. I change things all the time. But
and it lasts forever. It lasts forever, ever.
Well, I must say, Debbie, my birthday present, you bought me that lovely perfume. So I trust you. So I'm going to buy some because everybody who I've come into contact with in the last few months has said how gorgeous that perfume is.
What was it, darling?
I can't remember the name of it. It looks like it's sort of like it's got a weird name, hasn't it? It's like
module something, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's some sort of chemical experiment, like O2 something. It's got lots of different, but I'll find out what it is. It's gorgeous because obviously gorgeous for my lovely Alex. And thank you, darling, for coming in and joining us.
Thank you. We're going to come round and see you soon, Alex. So you invited us round
to my haunted house.
Please.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Lovely to see you.
We're not moving furniture. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Nice to see you.
Bye. Bye.
You see, another rinser. I mean, I rest my case.
Yes.
In fact, not a rinser. She's a washer and a rinser.
Yes.
A washer, rinser, and then
Sounds like a song, doesn't it? I'm not a washer. I'm a rinser.
Rinser. Yeah. No, that's right. Maybe she needs to find out about salt. Sorry.
I think she probably knows about salt, darling. If she's that on it, she'll know.
True.
Yeah. True. So Friday, girls.
On Friday, the brilliant writer Francesca Simon, not only did she create all the Horrid Henry books, she's written operas, and she is an extraordinary woman with an amazing story about her life and growing up and her father, Hollywood. Anyway, we'll see her on Friday.
Great.
Brilliant. And I'm off to see Harriet tonight. So with my mask.
You have a treat in store.
can't wait to see you all. See you on Friday, girls. Bye.
Bye.